Hey guys, it's Josh, and today was another day. It was a weird one though. I got up pretty early, about 5 a.m. to record the audio off my phone for yesterday's episode, and I did that. And then after that, I went and I started to edit the video. I kept the audio pretty short. You'll be able to see that when I upload that, because I'll be uploading that video with this video together. And the reason why that is after I went through and I finished editing the video that I was doing for yesterday, I was ready to go ahead and render it out. So I go ahead and I open up my backpack because my battery is at 1% at this point. And I realized that I had gone the whole weekend without my charger, and I had left it at home. So my computer dies at about 5 a.m. this morning after I finish editing the video, and I have no way to get it plugged in and charged. So I didn't have a way to upload it, and that was kind of a bummer. It kind of frustrated me this morning, but I am going to stick to the idea that 365 videos for 365 days. I'm going to stick to that because I got it created and I just wasn't able to get it up. And I really just want to keep making a video each day, and I will get them up as best as possible. And unfortunately, yesterday was one of those days, or yesterday's video was one of those videos that will just end up going up late. Hence, there'll be 2 videos up tonight. I was able to go ahead and, after I realized that was the issue, I came home a little earlier than I originally intended, but I was able to go ahead and get my homework finished to the best of my ability, and I was able to go ahead and sit down and make sure that my horror timeline that I have going for my project that I'm doing is still on pace. I have some work I need to do for tomorrow for a post I need to make, and I need to really start buckling down and getting these videos together for this series, because my dates are starting to come up here soon. So I want to make sure that everything is together and make sure that I get this done. This is the first one I am doing, and I really want to stick to it. I've pushed dates back a little bit to try to make things a little bit easier and try to make things more realistic with certain concepts with my social media posts and everything. Just try to make the account seem more lifelike and real. Not just made purely for this project. At least try to make the audience feel like they aren't. So that's something that I have on my mind. I also need to keep working on my resume and my portfolio, my cover letter, because it was suggested to me that within the video field that I'm in, the resume that I have is a little bit too flashy. I am coming from a graphics background prior to this, so I tend to have a little bit more flashy, just because that's kind of what you need to do in the graphics field, is to set yourself apart with flashy imagery. So I use shapes from my birthmark and my logo, and I was brought to my attention that might be distracting to a potential employer. And I also need to go ahead and finish up my website, which I didn't get to get as much progress done today because of the fact that I didn't have my charger with me. I had already planned on staying out with my girlfriend a little bit later, so I wasn't going to deviate from that too much, but I ended up cutting back a couple hours and coming home early. So it wasn't like I was totally irresponsible, but I didn't get as much done as I originally intended. So tomorrow is going to have to be a almost strictly busy work day. Try to get up a little bit earlier, get to work earlier so I can get home earlier and try to work that way, because for me, I've noticed that it's certain times of the night that I get tired. So it doesn't matter what time, how early I get up, it's just I crash at a certain time in the evening. So might as well just try to backload a little bit, a couple more hours onto my day, just because I'm going to try to, here in the long run, begin to shift my sleep schedule a little bit, because of right now it's a little crazy. And one of the things that has been suggested to me is to get my sleep schedule 100% together and keep it consistent, because the more consistent it is, the more likely I'm going to be able to stick to it, and I get better sleep because of it, just because my body's more in a rhythm. So I think I'm going to try to stick to that, and if that's possible, then we'll go with that. I'm not quite sure exactly how or what kind of rhythm I'm going to make, or how I'm going to make it work, but that's the idea, and I'm going to try to get better at that, because I know it needs to be done. I also am going to try to see, because I have a bunch of videos I need to edit. I want to get my demo reel finished, because I need to get that uploaded onto my website, which I'm trying to finish too. So my main goal tomorrow will be to finish my website, finish my demo reel, edit my videos for my horror concept, and get that all taken care of. I think that's where my goal is going to be, is to edit my demo reel, edit those videos, and update my website, and obviously do my vlog, which is becoming more and more just easy every day, because it's a little less of a burden, I guess, because I'm more used to sitting here and speaking to my microphone. More used to setting up the GoPro every day. So it's becoming easier, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I kept doing it, is because the more and more hands-on I am, the more comfortable I am, and with the more comfortable I am, the more capable I am. So it's all about progress. I want to make more progress, get better, just market myself more. The job fair I had last Thursday really showed me that I need to keep getting myself better. The better I am, the more I can separate myself. The more I separate myself, the more able I am to get into the field, because it's one of those things where the field is growing, but it's incredibly competitive. And with technology growing, you need to have those skills to separate yourself, just because equipment is becoming better and better. Even customer grade equipment is getting... knocking stuff down. You heard that, I'm sure. But customer grade equipment's even to the point where it's like way above what is needed. So I'm gonna try to keep getting my skills better, and keep moving and getting better, and seeing what equipment can help me out. It's all a process of growth, and yeah, that's what I'm really trying to do here. So with that, I think I'm going to say good night. So see you tomorrow, guys.